Hey, rock gamers! It is time to finish the Karuak Ceremony. We are going to draw out the 48 and set a rally. Tried last night, but there was no one on, so it's hard to rally when you can't get anyone to fill the rallies. So we will set these last three. I'll claim all these while we're waiting for people to fill the rallies. And then afterwards I have to claim my spot by doing some dueling. I'm not going to record that though, as it can take quite some time. Let's see what else we got to claim here. I'm also doing some small batch healing at the same time. Well, looks like I have to gather a little bit more wood to finish that off for the day. We're almost done. And it's just a matter of waiting now. And verification. Might as well hit this now before it's in the middle of something. And there we go. One thing Rock doesn't take into account with the verification is that some people like myself are partially red-green colorblind, so sometimes those verifications can kind of meld in and I can't actually see where it is I'm claiming. So far I've just been able to burn one and then wait and then do it on the next one. But hopefully I never get into a situation where I can't do that. Check to see how many people are joining. So far only one's joined the rally. Let's see what this one here is. Gonna write a little message to this person here. Alright. There we go, we got someone else joining. The message is getting out there. 600,000 should be enough to take care of the level 48, but as we get to 49 and 50, we'll definitely need more. And worst case scenario, now that my overnight, my AP just about filled up, it is, yeah, it wasn't quite full, which is good. So none of it went to waste. But now I could, if I had to, support the rally with additional marches. It's just that if I had done it when it was only around 800 AP, that would have been harder to do. Would have meant waiting again. So this. There Here comes the last one, and then it should launch within a few seconds after. 6 seconds. There we go. Like I said, 600K should be enough. And I also use Aethelfled Cacao for barb rallies, barb forts, and Karuak. The reason is Cacao's slow down skill does then boost Aethelfled's damage that she does. Yeah, it looks like it'll be enough. Barely, but looks like enough. Would have been better if that would have ended up in Alliance territory. I am going to pull a march out just to make sure. I don't want to get caught with it being not enough and no time to get a march out to finish it off. But it's going to hit red first. Always hit that, smash that help when you see it. Helps the Alliance by earning credits, and it helps people get their helps quick. Always want that. Speaking of helps quick, let's do some more healing here. I do them in batches of 2,000 for the T5s. It's the helps can take care of that entire healing. Pay attention to each alliance though. Some alliances can have better shrines and altars and things like that. Tech, sometimes you won't get as much in on the heal. Let's launch the next one. Level 49. Almost there. And select what you want for troops. Aethelfled does the best with mixed troops, so I select all 3. Clear off the mail. And we already got someone filling. This time on 49, I'd want to see at least 800,000. And we're at that level now, so anything above this will just help reduce the hospital bill for the healing. I mean, for the after the rally. Healing's just about done. Grab these resources. And I can put Boudica back. She won't be needed at all this time. Oh, I hate those red numbers. Something's not finished. I will definitely have to do Champions of Olympia later today. I always want those gold heads as much as possible. You can see, we'll just pull up Saladin to see I'm up to 632. I realistically want to see that number, right around 1200 or more. So I want to double it from here. By the time we get into Season of Conquest, it'll be important to have that as high as possible. Alright. We've got a good healthy rally going here. So you just, sometimes that little message, I know people get their inboxes filled with people messaging them. Sometimes a response, even if you can't help them, is much appreciated. I was offline and couldn't help them at the time, but I still took the time out, sent them a little message, sent them a little welcome. People remember things like that. And Rise of Kingdoms is entirely almost a game of community. Some people in some kingdoms forget that. One thing I don't like about claiming a spot in MGE with the kill event is it's expensive to do that. See, I have to get up to 12th spot, which means I have to put up about 9 million points in the kill event. It already took me 40,000 in my hospital just to get where I'm at in the kill event, which is just under 1.9 million. So it's going to be quite the thing to get where I'm supposed to be. You can see Solo Commander still he needs to be right in 7th spot, right behind Mr. Shackelford. I'm down on 12th. There's the three of us that migrated together. We've been playing together for a long time, so we try and stay together. We have our own special chat, just the three of us. That's what you do. You make friends. You keep together. Even sometimes, some of those times you split apart, you keep in touch with people. But well, we're just about done. We're waiting just 17 seconds. That rally should launch pretty quick. Oh, still, yeah, it's just waiting. So it'll launch right as soon as that march gets there. That's more than enough to take care of it. Hopefully we'll even swallow in that 25 for the daily events. Might not be quite placed right for that. Oh, no, there it is. I love when you don't have to spend the AP on that. Get free rewards on that. See, the rally's doing much better work of the boss of the Karuak than if you had to do it with solo marches. Firing off those skills pretty quick there, which is good. Got my build set up to do that, to fire off skills as quick as possible. There we go. Now, just the level 50 to go. There we go, and then we will be done. This one I want to see 1.2 million minimum. had one join already that they stayed behind. Oh, must have someone else on the way. So we're halfway to where I want to be, minimum. See, you can take this and go down and double check on troop types. So we got mostly cabs in there, but I do have some infantry and archers. That's the main thing, is that there's a mix. We're up to just over 800k. Like to see 400 more K join. Let's see what Vicky says. Let's see what's going on here. Track of everything here. About 2 minutes to get 400 more thousand in. There we go, got someone else joining. Puts us at just over 1 million. One more to join. And there we go. We have hit the minimum I need. And that 50's come on to territory, which helps. Almost there, just got minute 21 to wait for the last to arrive. It's just kind of at the bare minimum, so I will watch it carefully just to make sure. See where we're at. Oh, it's waiting, no one can join now. It'll either be enough or not. Now, I have lots of AP there now, so what I'll do is when I'm done this rally, we'll go into the Karuak, and then you go to the help us list and see if anyone else is has requested help. So no one has there'll be a symbol there saying help, and then I can launch a rally for them. Here's the list of rewards after the event is done. Good and solidly on Alliance territory now. No risk of it going out. Nice and close to the city, so I don't have to send a march out until needed. It won't take long to get there. Now, the thing about Karuak is that you can't reinforce a rally. So if you don't join the rally before it leaves the city, you can't get in. I think Destroyer looks like probably is going to have an Aethelflaed Joan march to buff the march. That's exactly what they're doing. They're pulling it closer to get that Joan buff in. That's just another example how you work together. I could have done that myself, but I figured the rally was strong enough to do it. It's just barely outside the buff range. Pulling it closer. Here they're going to launch off. There it is. Right there's that Joan buff. I'll give them a little thank you. But it's more than enough. We've got this. And we'll finish up pretty quick. And there it is. Victory on level 50. There's your rewards. You get one legendary sculpture at the level 50 reward, and then we'll get 12 more once the event is over. And that's how you complete Karuak without spending any AP bottles. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Feel free to share the channel with other kingdoms. And if you ever want to join the Discord, I put a link in the description of the video. Have fun playing Rise